it. So like we had a virtual meeting the other day where they're gonna like potentially pay for the classes and stuff. So
Okay.
I guess I'm in the process of it.
Okay, perfect. Do you see a comment? I see you looking at the comments. Do you want to address any of the comments?
I know they're not even talking to me. They're talking to you, so I'm good.
Well, I'm convinced
I
that
don't want to be scolded. I was trying to update y'all.
okay. Hold on. Welcome,
Hello.
Indy. Hi.
That's so funny. I just clicked. I didn't think I was gonna get in.
Hi, welcome in.
Hello.
Do you consent to be on the live and potentially all platforms?
Yeah.
All right, what brings you up?
Well, I just been seeing your clips on TikTok lately, and I'm just interested. I like what you say and see what type of advice you give.
Well, what's your specific question?
Well, the question that I see mostly is like like what can I do to level myself up, I guess. You know.
Okay, all right. And how old are you and why do you feel like you need to level yourself up? What's motivating you to want to do this?
Well, I'm 27. I'm about to be 28 in August. And I'm just getting older, and there's always room for improvement and to be better.
Okay. And who do you see yourself becoming? Like with this level up, who do you see yourself being?
Like, I want to level up, get into a different career, start making better money to establish myself. I feel like I should be at this point in my life. I'm not doing like horrible or bad or anything, but like I said, you can always be doing better. So I want to start taking some classes. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I want to start taking some classes, and probably get some certificates and certified in like healthcare field and stuff like that. Because I already technically kind of work in there, but when you get certifications, you can obviously make more money and do bigger things.
Okay. And are you doing that? Are you taking your certifications?
Um, I just got this, like, there was just an opportunity at my job where they talked about it. So, like, we had a virtual meeting the other day where they're gonna, like, potentially pay for the classes and stuff. So,
Okay.
I guess I'm in the process of it.
Okay, perfect. Do you see a comment? I see you looking at the comments. Do you want to address any of the comments?
I know they're not even talking to me. They're talking to you, so I'm good. Sorry,
Okay. All right. Well, I say, focus on your career. That sounds like what you want to do right now. I would focus on the certification. That's what I think you should be doing. Just so, because that sounds like that is important to you, your finances.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And I also wanted to know, like, what can I do, like, to level up my appearance and stuff as well.
Let's ask the chat. What can Indy do to level up her appearance? What can she do to level up her appearance? Can you guys give her some suggestions?
I don't know why it's awkward. It doesn't seem
Different.
awkward to me. I'm just listening to her talk.
I see different lashes. They're saying something about smoking. I keep seeing that. Refresh the braids, more energy.
Yeah, I gotta get my hair done.
Maybe lay the edges. They said if you want to switch it up, curly bob. They're saying smile more.
I actually do smile a lot. I don't. I feel like we're having a conversation. I'm just like listening to you talk. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I gotta get my hair done. These braids are pretty old now. I was planning on getting my hair done this weekend, so
Okay. And what's your next hairstyle that you want to do?
I did see this nice half up, half down hairstyle I wanted to try, so
Okay.
I was interested in that.
Okay, that
Mm.
sounds cute. And do we do makeup at all? Do you do like lip gloss, mascara,
Yeah,
blush?
yeah. Usually when I go out, I get my makeup. Like I do my makeup and stuff like that. You know. Usually when I go like out with my friends or to the club or if I'm going out on a date, I do wear lip gloss. I'm just laying at home. I just got home from work not too long ago, so
Okay,
I'm just chilling at home.
all
Mm.
right, fair enough. Well, thanks for coming up, Indy. Ariane!
Hey, Ashley.
Ariane, you got clothes. What you got on? What's happening? Where the
A
clothes?
bandeau top?
Okay, okay. Ariane,
Yes, ma'am.
why you always come up here and you want me to scold you? I'm convinced you like to be scolded. That's what I'm convinced
I
that you
don't want to be scolded. I was trying to update y'all.
Okay, hold on. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes, ma'am. I consent to be on the live and potentially all platforms. Now, don't come for the bonnet today, y'all. I'm doing my hair tonight. It's washed and blow dried under
Okay, are
here.
we doing our natural hair?
We're doing our natural hair. I've been
Perfect.
listening, and you know what I'm
Okay.
saying. I'm giving the wigs a little break.
Please. I would prefer you with natural hair because you're young. I would prefer the natural
Yeah.
hair on me. Yes.
So I'm gonna do it again. But
Okay.
yeah, I lost my job because of my attitude. I need to I came up here really to ask you how could I be softer when I talk to people because what did they mean by my attitude? I think my face was doing the talking for me,
Mhm.
and I just need to know how can I?
Think before you react. That's what you need to do. Think before you
That's what
react. Who said that?
a coworker, a
Hmm.
girl. She thought that I had an attitude when she was telling me something, but I
Hmm.
just responded back to her with a question. But
Hmm.
she was on the same level as me, so it wasn't like I was talking back to a higher up. But
So what happened, Ariane? So she's at the job. What did you say for them to fire you? You couldn't possibly say, "Girl, don't talk to me like that," or why would you speak? What did
I
you
didn't
say?
even
Did you
say
go to
nothing like
10?
that. Okay,
Okay, be honest with me, because you know we're gonna see
I'm gonna
right
be
through you.
honest.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. So I was shadowing her group because we have groups that we teach over. So it was before I had my own group. So I
Mhm.
was like, okay, let me just watch her group. I'm watching her group and everything's going cool. But on my break, on my own, 15-minute time to, relax, I know where my classroom was going to be. So I started getting my classroom ready.
Mhm.
And then so I told her partner to go look at it. Her partner came back and was like, it's cute. I was like, thanks. And then she went to go look at it and she was like, come here. I was like, ooh, okay. So I followed her to my classroom and she told me she didn't like it and she started moving stuff around. So I looked at her like she was crazy because she crazy. Why
Okay,
are
so
you
you
touching
look.
it?
Oh, so you said that. Why you touching it? Did you say
I
that?
didn't I didn't say anything. I just looked at her like she was nuts. Cause to me she was nuts. But I knew I couldn't say nothing because she was trying to give me advice, but I didn't ask for advice. I asked you to look at it.
Yeah, but if you're asking someone to look at something, right? Just like when people come up here and say, "Look at this dress. Should I wear it out?" Aren't we assuming you want an opinion?
Okay. That's why I didn't say nothing to her. I just let it
Okay,
be.
so why would they
But
fire you after that, Ariane? If you just gave her a
because
look.
she said that I had an attitude and she said that it never went away and she complained about me like one too many times. She
Oh,
complained
I was
about
just
me
like
like
to
a
say,
good
it
three or
must have
four
been more
times.
than once.
And it's
It
just
must
in
have been
passing,
more than.
it's because I don't talk to her and because I didn't like what she did, I didn't talk to her. But I don't have to talk to her. I have my own people. I don't need to talk to her.
Ariane, we're seeing a different side of you. We're seeing a totally different side of you, Ariane.
Because she irritated me. I'm sensitive about my craft. I was excited about my classroom.
Hmm. But it's not this. This is not. It's not this one instance. Your job is saying. They're saying there has been multiple times where you put yourself into, and they say, you know what, Ariane doesn't know how to maybe control her emotions or be professional. That's what that says. But
Okay.
I'm gonna give you grace only because you're 20. I'm giving you grace. All right? So I understand you have a lot to learn, but I still think you know better. So I want us to
Yeah,
work
that's why I
on
didn't
it.
say nothing. I thought me not saying nothing was the better route because I know my mouth could get bad. Like I'm a very disrespectful individual when you get me to that point, and I'm been softer and like not let stuff get to me. So I just avoided her instead of approaching her like I would usually do or like what I used to do. So
And
yeah.
let me also ask you this. Are we in therapy to work on our anger?
I am. I'm in therapy, and that's why I have like the little skill to just not say nothing to her no more. But my face was like, I know my face was probably like,
And
who do you
outside of
think you are?
therapy, I need you to find I want you to go to the gym because I'm not for weight, but you need to release whatever's bothering you. You need some type of activity
Okay.
that allows you to release. Because
Okay.
what's gonna happen is someone is gonna bump into you on a bad day and you're gonna go to 10. You're gonna end up beating them up, hitting them, saying what you said. So I need you not only to do therapy, but I need you to do something where you're releasing that energy.
Okay. Little hot girl walks was doing it. It's not doing it. I will do
Boxing,
something
they're
to
saying
it.
boxing classes. I like that. Boxing classes. Kickboxing.
Boxing girls be looking strong. I don't look like a man beater.
Ariane.
Kickboxing. Okay, okay, okay. Get the legs right. I'm with that. I could do that. I'm with that.
Yes. You need something to release your energy. You
Okay.
need something.
Thanks, Ashley.
You're welcome, Ariane. Keep your head up, and I want you to do better. You hear me? Hello? Hello? Let me say this too. Let me say this message because I think that came in perfect timing. Let me say this to all the girls out there and even the men, but I'm speaking to my ladies right now. Let me put this message out there. If you are struggling with anger issues, anybody here struggling with anger issues, I want you to get into therapy immediately. If you have anger issues, get into therapy and find a hobby where you can release that energy. Boxing, kickboxing, martial arts. If you are struggling with anger, you need to do that because you know why? You're going to come across people who are being nice, or you see they're nice and they're glowing and things are fine, or they're maybe having a bad day, they're minding their business, they made a mistake and bumped into you, and now you are literally probably going to go off on them. Not only yell, scream, and curse them out, but go to 10. And I want to also say on the opposite end, beware of people who you feel have anger issues when you're out in public. Okay, this goes to the ladies and the men. I know some of y'all like to go back and forth. Pick your battles because some people are ready to lose it all. So know when to walk away. Know when to say, have a blessed day and keep it moving. Yes, Monique, people are ticking time bombs. So be aware. There's a lot of people out here who are carrying their trauma on their back, carrying their trauma in their mind. And they're looking for someone to take that out on because they haven't dealt with it. And now when they see you, you're that person who did whatever it is that they did to them when they were 5, when they were 10, from last week, from last month, from last year. And Ariane, I want you to work on that because we love you here on TikTok. We've seen you grow. We've seen you progress. We know you have been through a lot, but we want you to be better. So I want you to work on yourself, Ariane, immediately.
I'm at the
Yes.
gym right now. Like I'm on the treadmill,
Oh,
kind of winding down my workout. I've been here for about an hour.
press
Wait, wait,
save.
wait.
We can't see you yet. Press
Okay,
save.
perfect. Did I save it yet? Oh, got it. Save. Okay.
Okay.
How's everybody
Oh,
doing?
she working out and looking, the skin
Yes.
looking good. Okay,
Thank
all
you.
right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes, I do. I do. I do.
Okay, okay.
So, my advice is not relationship because I'm in a healthy relationship and like everything's great. I would say more so friendships
Okay.
with women. I'm not, some people are like black queens should like, I'm open to all race friends, but I just feel like women nowadays suck at being good friends. And I want to know what your take on that is and like maybe people in the comments. Um, just a little background on myself. I'm in my fourth year of university, so majority of my friends are students in very different programs. Like I'm studying child and youth care, so I know
Okay.
different people in different programs within my school. But I'm just trying to like know where are like the friends that want to do more productive things. Like for example, going to the gym, maybe like going on traveling rather than like clubbing and just how do I what's that? Where are
For
those friends
gym,
at?
okay, for gym, you need to sign up for some type of running, bike club, or
The
fitness
clubs.
workout club. Yeah.
Okay.
Like dance fitness,
Mm-hmm.
run fitness, bike fitness, so you can meet like-minded people.
Yes.
Traveling, I know someone who went on a traveling solo travel trip for like women who solo travel, and y'all
Okay.
all get together and you can travel together.
Okay.
So everyone comes kind of alone, but we're all, everyone's meeting up
Okay,
with the
everyone's
same
from
purpose to
Zumba.
travel. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
try that
yes.
out. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna. I actually booked my first Pilates class for next week. It's a group
Ooh.
Pilates.
And
We're
all
gonna.
the girls are in Pilates. So,
Yes, yes. And I did an
yeah.
aerial class last week, so I was up and down,
Oh,
twisting and turning, girl.
excuse me.
Yes, but you know what? I really love your content and I love what you're doing for the women, especially a lot of the women that you put on your platform when they come back and we see that. Yes, I'm from Toronto, guys. I'm from Toronto. When I see them come back and they're like, they've leveled up, I'm like, yes. But thank you for having me up here. Everyone in the comments, thanks for all the lovely comments.
Of
Um,
course.
and yes, I'm going to do a Zamba class and take everyone's advice. Mwah.
All right, darling. Have a good night. Enjoy your workout.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Queen. Bye.
Oh, beautiful girl.